So as you can see, I hit 150,000 miles. Some of you, or I guess the 20 people that saw the last video would know that. The auction video, I was trying something different. Cleaned her up, it was a nice day. Yeah, just thought I would talk about how it's doing. So, yeah, I've been driving it for the last 5,000 or 6,000 miles. I think 5,000 miles. Got a little over 145. But yeah, look how good it looks right now. Cleaned it up. It's been just dirty forever. Gonna do a little walk around. Still dripping because I just washed it. Yeah. Not really much of an update though, but it's just gonna be a quick little video. In terms of things that have gone wrong, I had a problem with the rear brakes, but that's just kind of maintenance, so it's not really things that gone wrong. Got so bad that, you know, brake dust was forming on the two rear tires, and the rust was settling, and then it's really hard to come off, so I'm still working on getting that off. I got the majority of it off on both sides. That's what I was working on today, just for my own peace of mind. It's not perfect, you know. I kind of want to get the wheels refinished eventually when it gets a little warmer outside. My dad replaced the headlight ballast on this side. I took out the fender liner because it was rubbing, and then I guess some water got in there and the ballast went flat, and I ordered one from Amazon. We put it in, lasted for about a week, and so I ordered another one, same one from Amazon, and we're gonna give it another shot, because I didn't have a fender liner in when I put the ballast in. I didn't know if water got in there before. I mean, I put a fender liner in like 3 days after I put the ballast in, and it was a little wet, you know. Maybe that could have caused it. I'm not really sure. I think it was just a bad ballast, but I'm gonna try it again to see if that fixes the issue. Inside, I still obviously don't have any power seats, so it's just fixed in this position, just on this side. I think it's obviously a BCM issue, because also none of the power meters work at all. Someone commented on my last video that they had problems with the sunroof drain, and that actually shorted out the body control module. And I'm like, that could have happened here, because my dad had done a repair to the sunroof because he was getting water inside the car. But the guy said that he had his friend find it for him, because the BCMs for the 6-speed manuals are really hard to find. I haven't even gone on the hunt trying to look for it yet. I've just kind of been dealing with it because I just know that's going to be a whole issue and stuff like that. Everything else has been fine. These seats could use a refinishing. They weren't like the coupe I had previously, which had perfect condition seats. Tachometer, I guess, is a common problem on these Infinities, that it would be nice if it worked, but I feel like you gotta take this out and you have to send it over to someone to redo, or you take it to Nissan and you pay probably $1,000 to have a new one put in. Either way, I know it's going to be expensive, and it just doesn't seem like it's worth it to me for that to be for that expense. Jumping back out, let me turn the car off. Still got the stock engine, and I don't know what to do. I want to hear like more induction noise, so I'm kind of thinking of getting intakes, but I'm not sure, because they say don't get intakes that come to here, because it's not going to do anything, and it'll probably make it run a little bit worse. They have intakes that come You gotta take the front bumper off to come up here, behind the grill. I mean, you don't get really much power. You know, doing full bulk turn, you don't get that much power. Maybe I've seen like 330 wheel. I'm just like, you know, it's not really worth it to go full bulk turn and just to still not have that much horsepower. So I was looking at other options. I was looking at turbocharging. Saw that was expensive, very expensive. The cheapest one is a rear mount turbo, which it's not something that really interests me because of, you know, where it's located and the serviceability aspect of it. It just seems kind of complicated. That's why it's the cheapest one. I'm looking at supercharging. There's supercharger kits available. A Soho kit, Soho air-to-air kit. That looks interesting. I'm like, maybe once I'll save up, maybe I can get that supercharger. That'd be kind of fun to have. Or just leave it stock and just deal with it, because it's honestly not awful. But a supercharger would be fun to have in this car because it keeps it kind of drivability kind of like stock, just with like added like power everywhere. So I'm kind of looking at that option, but I'm looking at doing that like after I you know, fix all the little stuff that's wrong with it at this point. All the things that were wrong with it were the things I just kind of listed. Because I do kind of want some exterior mods. I like these wheels, but I don't know. Maybe a new set of wheels would be kind of cool. Just because I'm gonna have to refinish those wheels at some point, because I curbed those wheels, and I don't know. It would be kind of cool with a different set of wheels on here. I like these headlights because they turn, but that's my dad keeps them. Everyone gets those LED like GTR style ones, and I'm just like, everyone does it. It's just kind of like not really my thing. I don't know. I might drop it like an inch, or not an inch, like maybe like quarter of an inch when it gets a little warmer. See how that rides. See if it's manageable. Might throw some tin on there. See how it looks, because you know it's been a fishbowl its whole life. I kind of wouldn't mind some tint. I don't know. I don't really know. I just kind of want to clean it up. Would be nice to wrap it. I'm thinking like a bluish purple, like a Terminator blue. Maybe a white with like carbon accents, like maybe a carbon like lower front lip, maybe some carbon like side skirts. I want to do something on the rear. Haven't really looked around. I love the way the IPL bumpers look on the coupe, and I would love if there was something similar for the sedans, because you can't put the coupe bumper on the sedan. You can't even put the coupe front bumper on the sedan, which I was like, oh, that's interesting, because on the Accord I could put sedan bumpers on my coupe and vice versa. But yeah, it just needs something, because it just kind of looks kind of boring. Like maybe I don't want to do a diffuser. I don't know if I want that aggressiveness. I just kind of want a more like, I don't know, newer style bumper. I mean, I like how it's fine now, but you know, eventually. But I think because with the carbon wing, it being white or like that blue I want, it would just really pop with like some carbon accents, and maybe a diffuser. I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of want to do overall update on the car. It's been driving fine, nice and smooth. I'm driving it every single day. Only problem is the gearing. The gearing is really short. So at like 75, 80 miles an hour, I'm at like 3,500 RPM, and it's kind of like screaming. So that's not really fun, because it's not really getting the best gas mileage. If it had taller gears, it would be great, because it's not really a thirsty engine, but I'm paying for gas every single week. That's a trade-off, I guess, for a performance car. But also these engines take 90, or they're recommended for premium fuel. And the Honda V6s, because that was always something I wanted to kind of get eventually, because I have my Accord, only take regular. So interesting thing there. But yeah, just kind of want to do a short little video, a little update on where I'm at with this car. But yeah, thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram at OEM G35.